What's going on, guys? ShaynePlayz here, and welcome back to another tutorial video on the channel. I know it's been a while since we actually done any type of video on the channel, but with today's video, we're doing the updated version of uniforms for LSPDFR. I've been getting a lot of comments saying that they are having issues with their uniforms being different textured, or they're not loading the textures that they put in. So this is an updated tutorial, so all the textures should load on these uniforms, because they're not like in conflict with anything that we're going to be adding. So let's get started. So you're going to open up your web browser, or you're just going to go into the description of this video, and you're going to find all these links here. These are all the packs that these are all the things we got to download for the uniforms that I'm going to be using for my LSPDFR content. So the first one is Image Uniform Pack by Alex. So this is a required file for the uniforms. So we're gonna download this. While it's downloading, I'm just gonna come over to this next one, which is also by Alex, which is the Emergency Uniform Pack Search and Rescue. This is like for fire departments and things like that. So we're going to download this. And then next, we're going to grab the EUP menu by Pi. So let's download that. Essentially, with GTA 5, you don't actually need the EUP menu anymore, but we're going to download it just to make sure, just be on the safe side, because EUP is included with the latest versions of LSPDFR, but again, we're going to download it just to be on the safe side. And this will allow you to use ultimate backup and things like that for them to use the uniforms you installed for ultimate backup. When you call for backup, they'll come in that specific uniform, or in a specific uniform. And this is a recommendation, not required, but for the files we're gonna do, we need to download this. It essentially makes the radio go on your body instead of on your shoulder, which I just kind of like. But you can change it back to your shoulder if you want. Okay, we're gonna get these are all by Echo Wolf. He's a great content creator when it comes to packs, uniform packs, and vehicle skin packs, things like that. He's really good at what he does. I highly recommend that you download his stuff. Okay, so I think everything is done downloading now. Pretty sure. So let's go into our downloads folder where everything was put. Okay, one is still downloading, so we're gonna have to wait for that one. It's still downloading right here. If we hit show all, the Law and Order one takes a while because it's pretty big. So I will see you guys when this is done. Okay, we're back now. So I got everything downloaded and I put them in their own custom folder, so I know like what's for what within LSPDFR. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go down into the description again, and you're gonna go download OpenIV. This is what you're gonna need to OpenIV for. It's gonna look like this. When you first download it and you open it, it's gonna come up all of it with this stuff. You're gonna go to Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're gonna click Windows. When you're first time installing this, it will tell you to locate your G5 location. So for me, it's already done it, but you'll click Browse. You'll find what your GTA 5 is. So for me, it's in New Volume. So I'd go here, Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then GTA 5. And then I would just select folder. And it found it. And then you just hit Continue. And it's going to say, don't forget to make backups to originals before editing. So we're going to hit Continue now. It's going to search for the description key, and it will bring up all our files. And there we go. Okay, so now, before you do anything else, this is what you gotta do. So now that we're here on this screen, you're gonna go to Tools, and then you're gonna go to ASI Manager. Now on all of these right here, you're gonna click Install. Yes, install. You're gonna install all 3 of these. Make sure all 3 of these things are installed. Okay, now we'll hit close. Now you're gonna get this mods folder. So now this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to you're gonna locate your GTA 5 folder. I believe if you watch the first tutorial of the updated versions of how to install LSPDFR, I did say for you to pin your actual game folder here on your file explorer, so that way you can just click your file explorer, right click it, and then you can find Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Now you have a mods folder in your Grand Theft Auto 5 where LSPDFR is. So you're going to take your x64 folder here and your update folder. You're going to copy them. And now you're going to open up your mods folder and you're going to paste them in your mods folder. It's going to take a while for it to paste everything into here. So I will see you guys again when it has pasted everything into this folder. So see you guys then. Okay, now that it is done copying what we needed to into the mods folder, we're now going to go back to OpenIV. We're going to go back right here and go. I'm just going to go here again. Alright, now we're going to go into the mods folder here. You'll see it's got update in x64. Okay, we're good there. Now we're going to install what we need to install. These 2 things right here are the easiest thing to install on OpenIV. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to open them like this. And then we're going to install this one very later, because it's actually, we don't even need to install this one because we will have one through the other ones. So what you're going to do here is you're going to go back to OpenIV. You're going to hit edit mode here. You're going to hit yes. And then you're going to drag this OIV from the WinRAR file or whatever like zipping file you have. And you're just going to drag it right into OpenIV. It's just moving it right now from there to here. Okay, now this window popped up on OpenIV. This is very important that you do it this way. You're going to click install. I've seen people do game folder. Don't do that. If you do game folder, it might mess your entire game up to where you have to uninstall your game and reinstall it. So always do the mods folder and then click install. Whenever you're doing anything with GTA 5, you use the mods folder when it comes to OpenIV. That's why we put those update and x64 folders into the mods folder. Okay? Very important. It's going to take it just a second for it to install. This will be the longest one that it will take with OpenIV, unless you're installing something like a graphics mod. Okay, now it's done. Now we can close this, and we can close that. Next one we're going to do is EUP SNR. This is search and rescue. It's going to be the same thing with this one. You're going to take this and you're going to drag it into here. It's going to come up with this. You can click install, mods folder, and then install again. Once this is done, we'll move on to the next thing. Alright, so it's done now. We're going to close this. We still do need OpenIV, but for right now, we're done with OpenIV. But we're going to leave it open. So now we're going to go into our GTA 5 folder. It's Grand Theft Auto 5 right here. And now this is where we're going to install EUP, the EUP menu. So we're going to come right here to the EUP menu. Make sure you do this in the order I do it as well. files, plugins, and we just need this right here. Don't get that one, because if you watched my plugins tutorial, or even you updated, make sure your plugins and game is updated always, because they do update, and they most likely have better versions of Rage plugin hook. So this is what I'm going to do to test what kind of versions we have. So we're going to take both of these, and then we're going to drag them right into here to our folder. We're going to compare info for both files. This is for Rage native UI. From this one, from EUP, it's 3 years old, almost 4. Well, not 4 exactly, but it's 3 years old. And the one I have currently is an updated one. It's a recent one. So we're going to use this one and not this one. So we're going to click Files Already in Grand Theft Auto 5. And we're going to hit Continue. Okay, now Plugins. Now you see EP menus right here. So we're good there. That's all we needed for that one. Okay, now that you've done that, we got to go into this right here, LSPDFR EUP. This is a configuration file. So we're going to open this up. I don't know why it's full screen. Get out of here. LSPDFR, data. Now, I'm pretty sure LSPDFR has changed. So we're going to go into LSPDFR, data. Okay, nope, it didn't change. All right, so we're good. So we're basically just going to, let's go back all the way to LSPDFR. And we're going to take this and we're going to drag it in. And then we're going to replace all the files in the destination. Okay, there we go. Now we've installed that. That was pretty simple, right? Now we're going to go into we're moving on to the harder parts. Now this is where we need to go back to OpenIV. So let's go back to OpenIV. We're going to start off with the city of Los Santos. Okay, so you see where it's EEP components and EEP components here? Okay, this is what you gotta do. You gotta go to mods, update, x64, DLC packs, and you're looking for this right here. You're looking for this folder specifically, EUP. You're gonna open it, DLC RPF, x64. Okay, right here where it says EEP components.rpf and EEP components underscore p.rpf, you're going to open this. And then you're going to open this. You're going to copy all these. And you're going to make sure you're in edit mode. And you're just going to drag. Okay, why is it not letting me drag and drop? Yes. Okay, I'm in edit mode now, but it's not letting me. We ended up figuring out why we couldn't do it. So if your files look like this, right? They look like this. They got this zip type. You can't drag them over if it's like this. See? Can't. It's got that X mark. You can't drag it over. So, or it's got that little like no sign. This is what you gotta do. You gotta right click it on these files specifically, yeah, and then you gotta extract them here. Okay, that is definitely not what I wanted, but what if I try it here? Let's try it with like this. Open with WinRAR. Oop, wrong one. Oh crap. There we go. Now let's try it. So EUP components. Yeah, it works with if you use it with WinRAR. So just use WinRAR when you're doing it. It's just better. All right, now we gotta go back. We gotta go to EUP components right here. What's this one now? And boop. All right, that's number 1 done. Okay, now we're gonna go back. Okay, we're good there. Now, I'm going to actually end up deleting these things here, because I'm not entirely sure why it did that. So we're gonna delete. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go here, Deputy Sheriffs of Los Santos County. We're gonna open it with WinRAR, and this is the same. Oops, this is the same thing. We're just going to come right back to here. Oh, go back. That's it. We're gonna come right back to here, EUP, and it's this one here. And it's the same thing. We're just gonna drag and drop these in again. All right, now last thing we gotta do is the EUP replacement shoulder mic, which is this here. So we are going to right click it, open with WinRAR, and these ones go in here. This one right here. Take these two and put them right into here. Boop. All right, that's good. We're done now. We are done with OpenIV. You installed everything. So now, let's get EUP running, right? So we're going to close this now. And we're going to go right back into here just real quick. We're going to go to Uniforms. And we're going to do the last one we just did, which is this one. So we're going to open it with WinRAR. And we're going to click this wardrobe right here. San Andreas and LSPD. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Let me do, let's do this one, because this is the most recent one. EUP. Here we go. Blaine County. This is what we need. Wardrobe.ini. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come right here. You're gonna go back into your Ganthdal folder. You're gonna go to plugins, EUP, and you're gonna take this right here and you're gonna drag it right in there and you're gonna replace it. Boom, there you go. Now we're gonna close everything. All right, now you're gonna open up your Rage plugin hook right down here. Make sure you pin this down to your desktop, and you're going to click it once, and then you're gonna hold Shift. So we clicked it and we're holding Shift. All right, so this popped up. So now, I've been getting this question too. People have said EUP does not load when they start it, even though they install it. This is why. You're going to go to plugins right here, because that's why we're doing this. And then you're going to click load all plugins here, because you see EUP menu is right here. If we would have had this clicked, none of these would load. And we would have to go into the game and tell it to load all plugins with the console by hitting F4. So we're going to load all plugins here, and we're going to save and launch. It's going to validate. It's going to launch, and then I will see you guys once we are in the game. So see you guys then. Alright, so now that we're back into the game here, you know that EUP is installed by pressing F11. This little menu right here will pop up, and if you did what I did, you'll just go right down to wardrobe right here, and see, here is all the uniforms you just installed, not the default ones. So let's go back to the LSPD, which is right up here. It's up here a ways. All right, so we're gonna do yeah, we're gonna grab this one right here. I like the hat and all that. We're good there. All right, because we're looking for those pants. Those pants are the ones that we should be wearing, but we're not for some weird reason. Alright, anyway. We're going to go right on here. We're going to go on duty, and we're going to show off that these uniforms spawn when you call for backup with Ultimate Backup. You gotta make sure you got Ultimate Backup installed. Let's go on duty. Alright. We're good here. We don't need anything in the police locker room except for our agency. We're going to change to LSPD. Yep, current. Patrol. And confirm. Police garage. We're going to go grab a buffalo. Yep, this one here. And oh, level 5. Alright. Put out some brakes, engine, suspension, transmission. Oop, transmission. Make sure that is on. And let's go. Okay guys, we're back and we fixed everything. Except for that metal menu thing down there. But anyway, to show you that the uniforms work and that backup units will respond in the actual uniforms, we gotta wait for a call to show up. So hopefully one will show up shortly that we can call for backup on. Just gonna drive around real quick for just a quick second. There we go.
Reporting on 11351. Units respond code 3.
Lincoln 18, show me responding. Show me en route.
Stand by. We have no report.
There you go, on 3. Coyote. Hey, wait. Sir, wait. Where you going? Oh my god, he got hit by a car. Okay, he's on something. Let's go back here. Requesting code 2 backup.
Backup needed in Rockford Hill.
Okay, that's fine. We'll wait for this backup unit.
Adam 4, copy.
Is he coming up? He's coming up the on-ramp. What the hell? Okay, well, he's coming. Okay, so you see, just got different pants on. Okay, you're good to go. Let's do this. Shots fired.
Son of a bitch. All units respond code 99 near Rockford Hill.
Copy, dispatch. Victor 13, currently heading to the location. Copy, this is Adam 6, on our way. Copy, dispatch. Copy that, dispatch. We'll find those animals. Anyone got an angle on this?
So that's the bike cop. It's the other guy. Okay, see? His uniform's different. Uniform's different. This guy's actually in a state uniform. That's what I was looking for. That's awesome. See, LSPD. So yeah, they're coming in their own uniforms now. The uniforms we added. Which, I'm good, guys. You're good. Lincoln 18, show me 1041, 108.
Roger, 1 Lincoln 18. Proceed to patrol area. Attention unit, Ocean 1. We have a civilian in need of assistance.
So, you see it right there.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go up to this area.
8 Milton Parkway. Respond code 3.
Show me code 4.
unit. Code 4. No further units required.
Okay, we're gonna go right up here, and I'm gonna show you another thing. Okay, so here we go. Lincoln 18 requesting code 2 backup.
Assistance needed in Vinewood Hills. Citizens report a reckless driver in
Queen 2, we are on our way.
See, it's a sheriff guy. He'll get out. He should be wearing a sheriff uniform. Or they should be.
I got your cover.
Okay, I don't know if that's the no one want. Alright, so now we're gonna do this. So they can go. Now we're gonna do shots fired.
all units respond code 99 near Vinewood Hills.
Denny's is a
Right here,
test.
dispatch. I'll check it out. Adam 4, copy.
I can't tell. Okay, different hat, different hat. See the different hat.
Who's got a shot?
So yeah, they're all wearing.
Dispatch calling
Yeah, there we
unit
go.
1 King 1. Citizens report a motor
Those are the
vehicle
new.
accident.
Those are the new uniforms that they'll be wearing.
Acknowledge.
And
in
this person
Richmond Glen. Respond code 3.
right here has the new hat on. It's the new hat that they'll be wearing. Alright, they're good now. Show me 10-8 later. But anyway, you guys saw that, you know, they came in their new uniforms and things like that.
Shit.
So anyway, I hope you guys just, enjoy the video. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.